Yo guys, what's going on? Welcome back to another video today. We are at Gamescom right now. This episode is brought to you guys by the EA Game Changer program, who we are all here with. We got some familiar faces. We got JarradHD, we got MattHDGamer, high definition right here. So let's get into this. We're talking about career mode today. Literally in Gamescom, they let us play Volta, career mode. We got Matt, who more ultimate team, but you kind of do everything.
Yeah, trying to vary it right now.
Yeah.
It's looking good though.
Yeah, so we're really just going to talk about it. JarradHD, you guys know him, rebuilds and whatnot. So we're going to let this thing roll. We're going to talk about it.
How good is the manager customization though? Like,
it's actually sick.
I don't think we're ever going to get bored or run out of different combinations of managers to make this year. Like that adds a whole nother level. I think it's like an aesthetic change, of course, but it's the little things that all add up, I think, to kind of make the whole career mode experience what it is.
For me, like the hats or something, it seems kind of dumb. Like why would your manager be wearing a hat? But it's it makes it kind of unique. I know it's unrealistic. It's funny too because you can use the hats and whatnot in the player career mode, which that makes
that's amazing.
Well, you can play on the ground with a hat.
Yeah, you can play with a hat.
That's good content.
Right.
I love how you could choose a manager with a hat and they can win the Champions League final
while wearing a hat.
I want to make someone's like
with a hat.
Peaky Blinders.
Yeah. And you guys will probably see like Volta content this week and whatnot, and like they have so much more in-depth stuff with Volta because obviously they want to make it more unique, like street football. Obviously, we would never put most of what's in Volta in the manager, but even if they did put some of that in for customization, I don't think anyone would be too mad. You can't go too far. You can't be wearing like, I don't know, like cheetah pants or something, but like, I don't know, like especially with like the Adidas gear and whatnot, that would be something cool to add. But I mean, customization, like you said, it's gonna be fun because like the past managers, you just chose like 4 basic designs, whatnot.
We've been calling out for it for years as well. Across all modes, a bit more customization, and the fact they've brought this much in, like there's pages upon pages upon pages. Like EA I think they don't always nail everything, but I feel like they've nailed this customization aspect.
100%.
I think that career mode could last a lot longer this year. I think you guys will be playing it a lot this year, right? I think last year you obviously played it all the time, but I think this year you'll have fun all year.
Yeah, exactly. It gets to a point like we're in FIFA like 19, you're struggling to make videos. It might be fun year round, which I don't think really has ever happened in a FIFA.
Never happened.
I think the dynamic player potentials is going to be a big part of that, but because I'm actually genuinely excited to get like my own Jamie Vardy sort of story in a career mode save. Like maybe get someone from the Australian League, maybe get Jordan O'Doherty and make him like the next best thing. Like that's just a fun prospect.
Yeah. And that going off of that, it doesn't matter like which team you use. It seems like if you have a player with somewhat high potential, you're going to be able to like get them up in any team. You could have someone who gets up to upwards of 80, 90, which is absolutely awesome, especially for fans of like lower level clubs who like don't normally get to see their favorite teams have really high rated players. So
but also the fact that you can make these older players last longer as well. If you play the press conferences and the player interviews better and they're actually performing on the pitch, then you can keep players like Messi, Modric, like these guys that are like into their early to mid 30s, keep them around for another few seasons.
It's exciting. I think I love the addition of having like Ronaldo as a manager.
Yeah,
I think that's going to be amazing. That's going to make for some crazy content this year as well. It's looking fresh though. It looks like a new career mode compared to other career modes I played in the past.
The menus they're still pretty much the same. I do like how the squad hub has changed a little bit, or the team management screen. I mean, people complain, like I'm one that I like when the menus change. You're gonna see a little bit later the new themed UIs based on like the Premier League, what is it, Bundesliga,
La Liga, MLS.
Yeah. You get different backgrounds, which that's something I love. It's something that it literally doesn't affect the game, but it just like I couldn't stand last year looking at the same the same sort of background all year long. So that is going to be cool. We're going into the player conversations now, and you've played a lot of it so far. Tell us about how this is going to like play out in terms of like simulations and whatnot.
Well, in terms of simulations, the player conversations and like keeping player morale up is really, really important this year. I know I simmed from mid-September to the 1st of January, completely ignored all of the interviews, all of the player conversations, and I was undefeated in the Champions League and first by 10 points in La Liga with Real Madrid, but I still had a 65 manager rating. And I went in and noticed that literally every guy in there had a sad morale, angry, not getting paid enough, not enough game time, like all these sort of different things. And some of them actually had asked to be transfer listed, and I couldn't take them off the transfer list. I tried to like approach them for a new contract, like trying to sort things out, and you physically have to like play them so much or like give into whatever's like annoying them so that they can come to you and say, oh, I'm not frustrated anymore, I want to stay at the club. So that can be like a double-edged sword. Like it forces you to be a real manager. It forces you to like kind of deal with all different personalities, but it also can become, I think it's going to become quite frustrating if one of your players just refuses to budge, which I think like that's obviously a real life football problem. Like you think about Alexis Sanchez when he was trying to go from Arsenal to Man United, like that is a realistic thing. So whilst it might be a little bit frustrating, I think it's going to be, it makes a more realistic experience.
Yeah.
How was the transfer window?
In terms of like the realistic transfers?
Yeah, like was it more difficult? Was it?
I had Tarkovsky from Burnley go to Roma.
Huh.
I had, who else? I saw a few,
maybe happen.
I saw a few weird ones, but I wasn't really looking into it that much. Courtois went to PSG. Nothing really stood out that made me think like it's like unrealistic or extra realistic. So
cool.
In terms of like signing players, like I don't want to spoil any of your videos. Make sure he's done a bunch of career mode videos already. But like in terms of signing the bigger players, like or just players in general, does it feel like the same? Like
it's like there's the new cutscenes.
Okay.
There's the new cutscenes where you're like at a nightclub and a bar.
Okay.
That's
cool.
nice.
I saw that before. Yeah.
And some of the managers, they have like the actual like experience with the managers is cool. Like I had a negotiation with Atletico Madrid and Simeone, and he came in the all black suit, like, and that was really cool. I was with Guardiola, and he had the grey sort of like jumper over the sweater. But in terms of like the process, it's exactly the same.
That's so nice though. That's awesome. That's so cool.
Yeah, that's again, it's a little feature, but it's something that is going to be awesome to just mix things up, especially when you're switching from different, like if you're doing a Bundesliga career mode, you're doing a Prem, and also with the Bundesliga stadiums, that's going to be a cool addition. I guarantee.
Bundesliga is going to be a league that like you want to play in this year.
Yeah, 100%.
Press conferences here. I think this is one of my favorite features. I think it's cool how they've done it. It's kind of, Pez has sort of had the press conferences like this in the past, never to this like caliber.
Look at that ponytail.
I know. I don't know why I put the ponytail on him. I do love the pink suit, but this is our manager, and I think he asks us like 3 questions right here. Is it possible to lower team morale in the press conferences?
Yeah, so I'm pretty sure there's, so that one's what would you call it? Like an easy opportunity.
Yeah.
Like, I know there's some questions where they ask about like your performances, and you can come out and criticize your team. But like you notice when you're switching, they have little icons next to them. Like some of them is to like applaud the team, some of them's to go off at the team, and some of them's to like be optimistic with the team. So like pressures on that can make things like a little bit more frustrating for the team. But there's a bunch of different like responses you can have for the team, which affects morale. But the one thing I'm interested / worried about with press conferences is, are you gonna, after playing a lot of career mode, get the same questions over and over? Like I hope they keep it fresh. I hope throughout the year they add more into the database.
They need to vary it.
I feel like they won't be updating it, but it's just a matter of how many do they have in it right now. We'll see. There's that. I want it to be like, I don't want the press conferences to be easy. I want it to be something where like it's actually hard to improve your team morale. Like I feel like it might be too easy to just, if you do a press conference, you're going to boost everything. But we'll see what happens. We're about to go into, this is kind of the last part where we talk about is just the transfers. I know we already mentioned it a little bit, but I just went in and signed Ronaldo here just for the heck of it. Like
Man United fans won't be happy. Him going to Chelsea. Look at that. Piemonte.
Look at that badge.
Awesome. That kit. I like that kit.
Yeah, that kit's actually better than the one they have right now.
It's like a funny FIFA meme this year.
Yeah.
But here's the cut. This is just I think I ended up just going into the same old cutscene.
Yeah.
Do you know? Is it just random as to which one you get?
I think so. I know. Yeah, I think it is. It might. I don't know. I was gonna say it might come down to like the geography of the team you're negotiating with, but I don't think they've thought. Cool. Yeah. I don't know if they've thought that deep into it. I think it might just be a randomly generated one. Okay. Because I know when in FIFA 19, if you were a smaller club, you had a different office.
Yeah.
To this is the big club office, but I know when I've done like rebuilds with smaller teams, a lot of the times it's like, I don't know, it's a completely different office that you only see when you're a small team.
Okay. All right, so we're kind of rounding off the video here. As we end it, I'm gonna ask you guys 2 questions. So, team to use in career mode to start off. Just could be any team. Who's gonna be your favorite team? And then Road to Glory team. So, you want to start?
Okay, so that changes things up because I was going to use my Road to Glory team as the team to start off with,
Okay.
but I've got one ready. So, team to start off with, I would say Sheffield United in the Premier League.
Wow.
They're probably the favourites to get relegated this year. A lot of people have them 20th to get relegated. It's going to be interesting to see their stadiums in the game for the first time. Can you make the changes to the side? Can you use the dynamic player potentials to really help you out? Maybe you get Billy Sharp to have an incredible season and grow. And then in terms of Road to Glory, I'd say Salford.
Okay.
Salford.
We've talked a lot. Like a bunch of people are gonna be doing that. Yeah, that's all. But that's gonna be a fun one.
That's gonna be a popular one. For me, Road to Glory, I'm gonna go with a bit of a curveball. I'm gonna go Tranmere Rovers.
Okay.
Very low down. So like obviously being from Merseyside, Liverpool my team, but Tranmere very low kind of rated team on FIFA, and obviously like getting them from that division to glory would be phenomenal. But yeah, for me the big team I'd love to use is Piemonte.
Yeah,
I want to try it. I really
just for the
wanna
memes, man. I mean, why
I'm tempted. I'm very tempted.
Yeah, for me, I don't know. I'd say FC Cincinnati is gonna be fun because it's my hometown team. They're in the game.
First year in the game.
Yeah, first year in the game.
Yeah,
so that'd be more of, I guess, a Road to Glory because they're terrible.
Would you keep them in the MLS or would you put them in the English league?
That'd be fun to try them in another league. We'll see. I don't know. As for the other teams, maybe a Bundesliga team, maybe like a Bayer Leverkusen or something, just because all the stadiums.
How about FC Cologne?
Yeah, we're in Cologne right now.
Yeah.
Why not? All right, yeah, with that, that's going to be it for the video. Drop some subs to both of these dudes. Links in the description. We got FIFA 20 content literally coming out for the next few weeks, so this is awesome. Guys, cheers for coming on.
Thanks for having us.
Yeah, we'll see you guys later. Peace.
Bye.